top-notch entertainment. During the next half hour, relax and be the guests of Camel, mild and flavorful. America's most popular cigarette. Light up a Camel. Sit back and enjoy your show of shows. Ladies and gentlemen, the star of your show of shows, Sid Caesar.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and good evening. You know, this is our first show of the new season. I think it appropriate for me to introduce our host, who's a new personality who I think is going to be a sensation in the movies. Here he is, your host and star of the week, Mr. Wendell Corey. Thank you, Sid.
Good evening, everybody. Yes, this is the first show of the season. And on occasions like this, one is apt to be a little philosophical. About doing shows, I mean. Now, take making a movie. Well, you learn your lines, you rehearse the scenes, you shoot them, and this takes, 6, 8 weeks, maybe longer. Then when you're finished, you go about something else and you forget about it. But in the meantime, that movie of yours is showing at some theater. And along about the time you're eating a sandwich or talking to your family or friends or driving in a car, somebody's watching you up on that screen. And they're being affected by that picture that you're in. Now, for instance, here is a husband and wife just coming home from the movies. I don't know the name of the movie they saw, but obviously they're tremendously affected by it. Sid Caesar and Imogene Coca after the movies.
Charles, while you put the car in the garage, I'll heat up some coffee. Oh, that poor girl. How she suffered. Suffered. Such a sad movie. Oh, and that husband of hers, how he beat her, and she a mere child bride. Such a little girl, and such a big whip. I tell you, I haven't cried in a movie like that in so long. My head is killing me.
When I see you give the belt right in the head, and the teeth fell down.
About?
The movie.
Name me one thing that was funny in that movie tonight.
When the locomotive went through the living room and killed everybody. That wasn't funny, huh?
That was funny. Have you lost your mind completely?
Look, I'm beginning to see something about you. You know what? You have no sense of humor.
What?
That's right. You're devoid of humor.
My friends say I have a very good sense of humor.
Yeah, I'm
believe
sorry,
me.
but you haven't got a tickle bone in your head. I'm sorry.
I got plenty of tickle bones.
I've never seen
Plenty.
you laugh. Never.
I laugh.
Oh, yeah, once you laughed. At the wedding, you got hysterical. You laughed. That's right.
I laughed other times, too, but I don't laugh at tragedy. At tragedy, I cry. I cry when things are funny, and I laugh at tragedy, and I don't
Whoa. What are we arguing? What's the big fight? It's only a movie.
Arguing? I'm not arguing.
Let's forget about it. We ruined a whole evening. We saw a movie. Let's forget about it. Come on, let's have a cup of coffee.
Not ready yet. I haven't plugged it in.
All right, we'll let it heat up, and then that's it.
How can you sit there and laugh when that poor girl in that movie suffered the way she did?
Suffered. I'd like to suffer the way she did in a penthouse in Technicolor. That's suffering.
You know the trouble with you? You laugh because you don't know about suffering. Never once in your whole life have you suffered.
I never suffered.
You've had a bed of roses. That's what you've
Bed
had.
of roses.
So you don't understand about
you.
suffering.
I'll tell you about
Never
suffering.
once have you suffered.
You know what they used to call me as a kid? Suffer boy.
Oh,
That's right.
never have you suffered.
Suffer boy. That was my name. I'll tell you how I suffered. When I was a kid, I used to work after school. You
That's
understand?
not suffering.
Wait a minute. Wait. Then after that, I grew up and I still had to work after school.
That's not suffering.
Wait a minute. I'm coming to the suffering. We're going to get to the suffering.
Oh, then get to the
Well,
suffering.
we're going to
Will you?
suffer
Get
right
to it.
now. All right.
Suffer.
I met a girl.
Proceed.
We started going steady.
Continue.
Got engaged.
Go on.
Then we got married. Wait! That's not... What is this craziness? Come on, stop it already. Saw a movie, let's forget about it. Come on, have a cup of coffee. Sure. Sugar. What are you crying about now? Will you tell me?
And I think of it. A little girl, 8 years old, thrown out of the house by a tyrannical stepfather, wandering from town to town, finally getting a job in a laundry.
That wasn't in the movie.
Movie. That's the story of my life.
Well, what are you bringing a thing like that up on?
That's why I know about suffering and you don't. Because when it comes to suffering, I've suffered. I know what it is to suffer. I've suffered from the heart. That's why I know. And you didn't have 1 ounce of compassion for that girl in the movie tonight. You didn't cry one tear.
Well, I did. I got news for you. I cried in that theater tonight.
I watched out of the corner of my eye and you
I'm
didn't
telling
cry
you, I
once.
cried in that theater tonight.
When?
At the Bunny Rabbit cartoon.
You cried at that ridiculous cartoon about a rabbit.
What's the matter, Rabbit's not a human being?
Some tragedy, that was.
Gee, when I think about it. Poor little Bunny Rabbit. Standing there with just about to eat his carrot. Then that lousy, rotten wolf there to come along. Took the carrot out of his head. And then they put the poor Bunny Rabbit in a pot with water. And all the squirrels and chipmunks were dancing around him. And then they lit the fire under the pot. And then, when he said, "What's cooking, Doc?"
Honestly, just honestly.
Well, it was more true to life than your moving picture, believe me.
That was true to life, and the movie about that girl wasn't?
That's right. That's right.
Name me one thing in that movie that wasn't true to life.
When the husband hit the wife.
You mean a husband never hits a wife?
No.
Not for any reason?
No.
Never does a husband hit a wife?
No.
There's no single solitary reason in the whole world that a husband would hit a wife for?
No. It's the duty of a husband to love, honor, and not beat up his wife. Now,
I say that with enough provocation, a husband will beat up his wife.
look, will you let's stop talking about it in the movie already? Come on, sit down and have a cup of coffee.
There's poison in that coffee. You see? You were going to hit me.
I was not going to hit you. That's the way I hold a cup of coffee.
I said there was poison in the coffee to prove a point, and I proved it. You were going to hit me.
I was not going to hit you.
But you'd like to hit me, wouldn't you?
No, I don't want to hit you.
Go on, hit me.
I don't want to hit you.
Hit me.
I don't want to hit you.
Hit me.
I don't want to hit you.
Go on, hit me.
I want to hit you.
But you like to hit me.
Just a little shot under the heart.
Go on, hit me.
I don't want to hit you. I got this up, or I'll bust.
Here, it's just like hit me. Ah! You hit me.
Oh, no, come on. What are you crying about? I didn't hit you. I didn't hit the chair.
I'm not crying about that.
But he grabbed it by the teeth and swung the rubber band.
When the fellow's been hitting the road, when he's been sleeping in boxcars and camping out, and he's just about tired and fed up and decides to head for home and his folks and his friends, he'll feel exactly as Bill Hayes does as he sings for you now, Journey's End.
A little shack across the track is heaven to me when I'm with the folks I know can coax my heart to smile again. So long I've sung my song. Guess I'll run along to my journey's end. Your journey's end is a little shack across the track. That's heaven to you when you're with the folks you know can coax your heart to smile.
You know I'm at the International Theater. Well, honey, am I going to get to see you tonight?
Hey, sounds like it's going real good in there, gals.
We sure hope so, Mac. Of course, we're all pretty jittery about the first show and everything.
You said it, Peggy. I'm so nervous. Oh, I left my camels in my dressing room.
Hey, you don't want to worry about a thing like that. There are always plenty of camels around this theater. Here you are.
Got yourself a point there, Mac. There are always plenty of camels around. Wherever you go, you'll see people smoking camels. As a matter of fact, more people smoke camels than any other cigarettes. Reasons? Flavor and mildness. And I mean mildness. Listen to the findings of noted throat specialists, leaders in their field. Hundreds of people from coast to coast smoked only Camels for 30 days. And each week, the throats of these smokers were examined by noted throat specialists. At the end of the 30 days, these leading medical men reported not one single case of throat irritation due to smoking Camels. Now, only Camels offer such conclusive proof of cigarette mildness. But, after all, the real proof lies with you smokers. So, you be the judge. Make the sensible Camel test. Smoke only Camels for 30 days. Well, compare them with any other cigarette you've smoked. You'll enjoy their flavor, pack after pack. You'll see how mild Camels are, how well they agree with your throat. And you'll know then why, wherever you go, there are always Camels around. Why, after all the tests, Camel leads all other brands by billions. Well, Mac, did I sell you?
Me? I've always been sold on Camels.
Come on, Marge. We haven't got too much time. We're on soon.
Right. Thanks for the cigarettes, boys. See ya.
In the tropical South, you find palm trees, warm breezes, soft nights, a yellow moon overhead, and the American tourist on his vacation. In a Latin cafe, on a romantic starlit night, our Sid Caesar, Imogene Coca, with Carl Reiner over a bottle of wine.
Senor Smith, it is a pleasure having you here again.
Thank you very much, Jose. You know, tonight, very special evening, you know what I mean?
Si, senor.
Everything must be right.
Just so.
And the food must be excellent.
Delicious.
And everything just right. And the flowers.
They are so fresh you can smell them from here.
Take them away.
Si, senor.
And the wine.
The wine.
The wine.
The wine.
The wine.
The wine is the wine, senor.
The wine is the wine.
Just chilled to the right temperature.
Good. I will see you a little later.
Si, senor.
Yeah? What Jesus? Like a little wine?
Why not?
To what? Over a bottle of wine, under a tropical sky.
A typical tropical atmosphere, all our hearts could hear was a sigh.
Over a bottle of wine, playing the tropical game.
A typical tropical love affair, oh, the tropic air was to blame.
We knew it was foolish to resist, aye, aye, aye.
And so we kissed, aye, 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 never dreaming of tomorrow.
La da 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 da
Over a bottle of wine, living tropical life.
da da da. How happy a man can be when he's on a spree with his wife. Oh, Wendell. Da-dee-da-da.
I'm going to dance with you right now.
Cállate, Carabino, por guay.
Sí, señor.
Little more wine? So what's...
We knew it was foolish to resist, aye.
And so we kissed,
Aye.
never dreaming of tomorrow. Over a bottle of wine, living tropical life.
How happy a man can be when he's on a spree.
Where there's wine.
The story of the insurance salesman evidently dates way back into the early days of the melodrama. Now, in this melodrama, the insurance salesman is the villain, and we have two heroines. They are two sisters. They are sweet, gentle, and shy. The Hamilton Trio bring you Triple Indemnity, or Insurance is the Best Policy.
I hate her. I hate her.
Get my policy.
This lovely young lady lighting up a camel is Vivian Blaine, star of Guys and Dolls.
I have a simple reason for choosing Camels. I smoked them for 30 days and found out that they get along just fine with my throat. I've never enjoyed a cigarette as much as I enjoy Camels.
You've just seen the first half hour of your show of shows. There is still another hour of grand entertainment on most of these same stations with Sid Caesar, Imogene Coca, your host for the evening, Wendell Corey, and Charles Sanford and his orchestra. I'd like to call your attention to the current issue of TV Guide. It has a very charming picture of our two stars, Sid and Imogene, and some very worthwhile reading for you TV viewers. So stay tuned, and we'll be back in just 30 seconds.
We pause now for station identification.
NBC Television.
This next half hour of your show of shows is brought to you by Libby's Pineapple, Ben Russ Watches, and SOS Magic Scouring Pad. And now here is your show of shows host for the evening, Wendell Corey.
Most of you have been on some bathing beach this summer, and you've done the usual things. Swimming, digging holes in the sand, making statues out of the sand, and, of course, getting sunburned. Sid Caesar and Imogene Coca will now show you in pantomime what happens to a couple who spends a day at the beach.
the freshest tasting pineapple juice this side of Hawaii.
Freshest tasting pineapple, yes. Libby's is the kind to get. Ask for Libby's, 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 don't forget.
Here, you see this big, juicy pineapple? Well, it was flown in from Libby's own plantations in Hawaii. Now, here's the ordinary kind you buy in the stores. Just look at the difference. Now, how'd you like to taste a pineapple like this? Well, just ask for Libby's, and you'll taste Hawaiian pineapples ripened by the sunshine till they're just bursting with luscious juice. No sugar is added to Libby's. It's the pure, natural juice of pineapples picked ripe on Libby's own plantations in Hawaii. Boy, that is good. So why don't you serve the freshest tasting pineapple juice this side of Hawaii? Libby's pineapple juice.
Lovely Marguerite Piazza of the Metropolitan Opera Company, assisted by Jack Russell, sings for you A Waltz in Praise of Waltzes.
May I propose a toast, gentlemen, to the most beautiful lady in all Vienna.
Here, here.
Very lovely.
I am flattered, gentlemen, to see the attention you bestow on me. Love is sweet and love is fair. Your flirtation I would not ignore. Your romance is something I adore. But you caught me unaware. On a sentimental day in spring, I have sometimes had upon a string 2 or 3 adoring vows.
Will I?
Never share a gift with so many gentlemen as this. I say to you, when you dance through the waltz, there's a smile of a smile in your heart. What romance in the waltz, just
Good evening. Oh, won't you come in? There is something I want to show you. I must say I am pleased with myself. I have been looking for an anniversary present for my wife, something new and rare and exquisite. Well, I found it. A fabulously beautiful bracelet watch, such as I've never seen in all my travels. This is it. Elegance by Benrus. It has been designed with a touch of genius. Its gleaming, swirling lines make me think of the soaring notes of a song captured for all time. The lovely bracelet is so ingeniously hinged that the Benrus elegance fits every wrist as though it were custom made. Yes, elegance by Benrus is a modern miracle of fashion and accuracy. Price $100. Next time you choose a gift, choose with your heart. Choose elegance by Benrus, foremost in fashion.
Have you ever noticed that everybody who goes to Europe, especially Paris, becomes an expert on the subject of food? Here now is just such an expert showing his girlfriend exactly what he knows. The expert is played by our host for this evening, Wendell Corey, his female companion, Imogene Coca, and the waiter, Sid Caesar.
This is the place I was telling you about. Oh, Elizabeth, it's a lucky thing for you that you ran into me, because I know Paris. I've been here before. Now, you don't want to eat where the tourists eat, those swanky places. Eat where the Frenchmen eat. Get the real Parisian flavor. Well, how do you like it?
I think it's terrible.
Of course. Don't you know all the good places are terrible? That's because they concentrate on their food. Now, you sit right down here. Oh, you're going to love this food. And their specialty is their cuisine. Garçon!
Monsieur, madame.
It's an old French custom.
Would you ask him if we could see the menu?
Menu? They don't have menus in places like this. It's the Parisian style. You just order the specialty of the house. Garçon, s'il vous plaît, la spécialité de la maison.
La spécialité de la maison? Oui, monsieur, le ravi de ventouse de l'heure, le fait, oui, vous le ramenez le Paris, ça là.
You know something? I don't think I'm going to like it here.
Wait
I just have a funny
till you...
feeling.
Sous la buteuse. Monsieur, le vin? Je ne vais pas trop déjeuner.
Ah, wine. There is nothing like good French wine. And this place has the best. Next to their food, they're noted for their wine. They have the best wines, sir.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Ils veulent pas l'ordre dit dans celui-là.
I don't think I'll have any wine. I would like a glass of water.
Yes. Est-ce que vous avez de water?
Du water, monsieur?
Oui.
Oh, madame, la soit dit là, this is Paris, c'est le journaliste là, de l'eau champagne, de Burgundy, de Sauternes, et la roupie de cognac, si vous ne pas prendre water.
He says no one drinks water in France.
Nevertheless, I would like a glass of water.
Une tasse water, s'il vous plaît.
The chef, madame, please, the water.
I want a glass of water.
La dame veut de water.
That man is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, the service isn't very good, but just wait till you taste this food. Just
Well, the
wait.
food better be good.
La tourelle de water.
No. Wait till you taste this food. That's all right. I had a meal here once. I had a dish called le bœuf à la chef. Oh, it was out of this world.
Really? Is that what you ordered for tonight?
No, I ordered a specialty of the house, but of course I can change the order.
Well, I would love to taste that buffalo, whatever you call it.
Yeah. Garçon, changez l'ordre, s'il vous plaît. Nous voulons le bœuf à la chef.
Don't change the order.
Changez l'ordre.
Please don't change the order, please.
Howard.
Changez l'ordre.
Please, monsieur, don't change the order. Please don't change
Change the order and stop being so ridiculous.
Change the order.
Please, monsieur.
That man
know that.
Well, you just have to know how to handle these Frenchmen, I can tell you that. No, this is the most... This is take this one dish for me. This one dish. There it is. Doesn't it look wonderful?
Thanks, Norm.
Excuse me. Oh, that's quite all right. Here. Oh, this is the most wonderful thing. I want you... Here, taste it.
I can't eat that. I want ketchup.
Oh. Garçon, est-ce que vous avez de ketchup?
Please, no ketchup, please.
Howard, did you speak to
La dame veut de ketchup.
Please, madame, please.
I want ketchup.
Please, madame, and for
Garçon.
4 children and my wife, Monsieur René, the little bit will not shop me.
Garçon, la dame veut de ketchup.
Who are you?
No.
Sure.
This is...
Stay here if you want to, Howard, but I'm leaving.
No, wait, Elizabeth. This would have been a meal you'd never forget. Believe me, Elizabeth. Elizabeth!
Ketchup, vous allez remettre pas l'autre à la radio. Salut, ça n'aura rien à la ketchup, vous
Now for that question. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Hey, what's going on here? Don't you know there's an easier way to clean those white wall tires?
It's SOS. Magic SOS. Yes, there's nothing like SOS to clean those white wall tires. SOS, the magic scouring pad with soap right in it. SOS cleans off mud and road grease. It cleans off scuff marks and stains. It saves time, saves work, and leaves your white wall tires white as new. Experts agree, use SOS to clean white wall tires. The same SOS that cleans your pots and pans cleans white wall tires like magic.
Speaking of show business, there's one form of it that is as old as entertainment itself, and it is still wonderful. Ever since the first Punch and Judy show, children, as well as adults, have been fascinated by the antics of puppets on strings. Now, do you want to see what I'm talking about? Well, here are two of your show star performers, Marta and Harry, in marionettes.
You have just seen the first hour of your show of shows. There is still another half hour of grand entertainment on most of these same stations with Sid Caesar, Imogene Coca, Bill Hayes, Judy Johnson, the Billy Williams Quartet, Charles Sanford and his orchestra, and your host for the evening, Mr. Wendell Corey. And later on in that same half hour, you will see a specially designed ballet by our choreographer, James Starbuck, entitled The Sleeping Beauty. We have garnered the services of one of the world's great ballerinas, Miss Imogene Coca. So stay tuned. We'll be back in just 30 seconds.
We pause now for station identification.
NBC Television.
Your show of shows continue. This next half hour brought to you by Lennon Fink Products, makers of Lysol brand disinfectant, and Heinz Honey and Almond Cream.
Hands. They're always in hot water, exhausted from their toils. Every job just helps to rob them of their natural oils. They're after-work hands, rough and red and raw.
For after-work hands, use Heinz cream. That ought to be a law. Because Heinz is enriched with beautifying lanolin. Ask for Heinz Honey and Almond Cream.
And now here is your Show of Shows host for this evening, Wendell Corey.
Back from a triumphant tour throughout the nation this summer come four men who seem to have been born to sing together. Here they are, the Billy Williams Quartet.
Hello. Hello, honey. This is your little. Oh, it's you again. Why, sir? Well, where are you now?
I'm right around the corner in a phone booth, and I want to be with you tonight. I was going to Shanghai. Want to be with you tonight. Well, why did I holler? I was going to Shanghai. I want to be with you tonight. It was just a little misunderstanding that a kiss on the cheek could patch. Now I need you so badly that I'd gladly start all over from scratch. Well, why did I say that it was bye-bye for Shanghai? I'm even allergic to rice. Oh, why don't you stop me when I talk about Shanghai? It's just a lover's device. Now, who's gonna kiss me? Who's gonna hold me tight? Because I'm right around the corner in a phone booth, and I wanna be with you tonight. Why did you tell me you were going to Shanghai? I wanna be with you tonight. Why did you holler I was going to Shanghai? Because I wanna be with you tonight. It was just a little misunderstanding that on the cheek could patch. Now I need you. Well, you better start over from scratch. Well, tell me, why did I say bye-bye for Shanghai? I don't like rice. Why don't you stop me when I talk about Shanghai? It's just a lover's device. Well, who's gonna kiss me? Who's gonna thrill me? And who's gonna hold me tight? Now I'm right around the corner in a phone booth, and I wanna be with you tonight. Played the game of stowaway, but it costs more than I can pay. Without you, I can't find my way. I surrendered it. I may seem proud and I may act gay. It's just a pose, 'cause I'm not that way. For deep down in my heart I say that I surrendered it. Oh, little mean things we were doing must have been part of the game. Lending spice
One of the most beautiful of the classic ballets is Tchaikovsky's The Sleeping Beauty, based on the old fairy tale of the princess who was put to sleep by her evil godmother and cannot be awakened except by the kiss of the prince who loves her. This ballet is delicate and sensitive. Tonight, with Mr. James Starbuck as the prince, we present The Sleeping Beauty, Miss Imogene Coca.
Every brand new father acts like this. And every new father always wonders about the same thing. Is this hospital doing everything to safeguard the health of my baby? Chum, listen.
In this hospital, as in many leading hospitals, we clean, kill disease germs with Lysol. Yes, potent Lysol brand disinfectant. Mothers, take your cue from the hospitals. Clean, deodorize, and disinfect your home in one quick, easy operation. Every day, everywhere you clean, be sure you use Lysol and water. In washroom basin, bathtubs, sinks, Lysol soapy action removes rings. Use on floors, woodwork. Unlike bleaches, Lysol's anti-germ action lasts not for minutes, but for days. It penetrates into cracks, crevices, between tiles, and cleans while it disinfects, is much more effective than bleaches. What's more, you can use Lysol in treating everyday cuts, burns, and scratches. Lysol helps reduce the danger of infection. With Lysol on the job, you don't have to worry about disease germs.
Thanks for telling me about Lysol.
Yes, for a hygienically clean home, use Lysol and water. Cleans house, kills disease germs. Ask for Lysol at your drug counter.
Ladies and gentlemen, the star of your show of shows, Sid Caesar.
You know, one of the nicest things one person can do for another is to go and visit them when they're ill. I mean, you make them feel better. You make them feel that somebody's thinking about them. You help them back on the road to recovery. So I'd like to show you a fellow going to visit a friend of his in the hospital on his lunch hour. Nurse? Nurse? Could you tell me where Harry Norton's room is, please? 405. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. 405 must be downstairs. Downstairs. 322, 323, 405. Look at him. Sleeping. Hi, Harry! How you doing there, boy? Hey, let me take a look at you. Look at laying down. Come on, sit up straight in the bed. That's it. There you are. Now, let me take a look at you. Ah, you look wonderful. You look marvelous. Boy, oh, boy. You look swell, I'm telling you. You look wonderful. You look like $1,000,000. Boy, I'm telling you, I've never seen you. You look so good. I mean, you look wonderful. You look swell. Why'd they put your nose over there? I don't understand why. Listen, they know what's good. Those doctors, they know what's good for you, and that's it, boy. I can't get over it. If I saw you in the street, I'd never recognize you. Boy, what a... You look wonderful. Boy, oh boy, Harry. Oh, you're a lucky guy. Are you lucky? Boy. When you flopped out of that window, I thought for sure, you know. But that bus saved you. Knocked you right out of the pass of the truck. You know what I mean? Boy, I'm telling you, I ran downstairs. When I saw you, them pick you up, I said, but when they dropped you, oh, boy. But you're a lucky man. Boy, lucky. I'm telling you, lucky, lucky man. You should have seen that ambulance. All smashed up trash. What an accident. But you came out, I don't know. You're a lucky, lucky guy. And you look swell. Why, I never see you look so swell. Listen, don't worry about your wife. I'm telling you, you got one swell kid there. She's a sweetheart. Believe me. She's, she's hurt, but she hides it, she pushes it back. Way, way, way back, you know what I mean? Oh, it's wonderful. When she got the news that you flopped out of the window, not a tear. She even managed to give a little laugh, It was wonderful. Boy, I'm telling you, she's a sweet kid. I mean, she's so in love with you have no idea. Oh, the little things around the house that remind her of you. She sold all your clothes, all your shoes, everything. She can't stand it, 'cause it's deep inside here, Harold. I'm telling you, she has to, cheer herself up. She throws parties every night, singing and dancing. Oh, what a swell kid you got there, boy. And you look sweller, I'm telling you. Boy, you're swell. Yeah, I'm telling you, you look wonderful. I'm telling you, but I used to see you look, and when I used to see you around the office, you look, I don't know, you're looking like this, and you're so pale, and you didn't look good to me. Boy, I'm telling you, this is the best thing that ever happened to you. When you flopped out of the window, that was the best thing that ever happened to you. Yeah, look at you now. I see you. You're rested. You got color in your face. Green, purple, orange, all over. Boy, you look swell. Look like $1 million. All over the place. You look good. Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. What are you talking? What do you mean you're unlucky? How come you're unlucky? Don't say you're a very lucky man. Look, it was an accident. Could have happened to anybody. Could have happened anywhere. It was an accident, that's all. Look, don't tell me. Look, I'll give you an example. Remember Tom and Helen? Remember? They went to a nightclub. So, Tom and Helen smooching all the time, kissing. They're sitting in a nightclub having a drink. What do you think could happen to Tom and Helen in a nightclub? Tom's wife walks in and shoots him in the head. So you can see it can happen anywhere, you know what I mean? Oh, and another thing. Don't worry about your job. I'm telling you, just don't bother your head. I mean, lay back there, rest, relax, and take it easy, you know what I mean? Don't worry about the papers and about this. Just don't worry about your job. Because you ain't got any. You're fired already. The whole thing is finished. I took it over. Ah, you look swell, boy, I'm telling you. Ah, you look real wonderful. And I told you, I heard you had to have a little something done on your arm. Well, don't worry about it, because I told you how lucky you got. This hospital is the most advanced. They use the most advanced methods. I'm telling you, this is the greatest. You know what they do here? No more anesthetic. It puts you to sleep, And they found out that if the patient's asleep, you can't tell them where the pain is. If you can't tell them where the pain is, the doctors don't know, so they don't give no more anesthetic. And then you don't go to sleep, so then the patient knows where the pain is, the doctor knows where the pain is, and the whole hospital knows where the pain is, because the screaming that goes on in the hospital is just miraculous the way, but you look wonderful. Boy, I just thought I'd come and cheer you up. Well, I gotta go back to lunch. You look swell. Like a balloon you swelled up.
Remember how Sid and Imogene were affected by the movie? Well, here are another group of people coming out of a movie house, but their reaction seems to be quite different. As Bill Hayes and Judy Johnson will tell you, they're out of breath.
Is weak, my throat is dry.
I try to speak, out comes a sigh. Out of breath, after one little kiss.
Who'd have thought I'd be caught with a feeling like this? I'm sitting in the happiest haze.
I'm dancing with the dappiest days. Out of sight, never be out of sight. In my arms, cuddle up every night.
My heart is palpitating so much it'll break. You touch me and honey, I quiver and pray.
Why, ever since we're dating, I shiver and shake. Wanna sigh,
I love you.
though I try.
Over you.
Out of breath, over you.
They look so swoony, so honeymoony, and pretty soon he and she will be in heaven without a breath. Out of breath.
Ooh, after one little kiss,
Who'd have thought they'd be caught
with a feeling like this?
We're spinning in the happiest days.
They're ablaze and dancing in the dappiest days. Ooh,
Out of sight,
it's love at first sight.
in my arms,
Cuddle up every night.
my heart is palpitating, so much it'll break.
You touch me and honey, I quiver and quake.
And ever since they date, they shiver and shake.
Wanna sigh, I love you, though I try, no can do.
Out of breath,
Really breathless, over breathtaking you. I don't know why.
I'm feeling high.
I'm feeling high.
I'm so uncertain, so unsure. What's raising my temperature?
You're out of breath,
pulse is fast.
Your pulse is
How
fast.
can it last?
How can it last?
Oh, can it be?
Oh, can it be?
The movies that we go to see that puts me in a stew. Or is it just plain you who leave me without a breath?
Out of breath
After one little kiss, out of breath. With a feeling like this, my heart is palpitating so much it'll break.
You touch me, and honey, I quiver and quake.
And ever since we're dating, I shiver and shake. What a sigh, I love you. Oh, I cry, so can you. Out of breath, out of breath, out of breath. Over
Here's a happy bird, Uncle Wilbur, come to pay a visit. What's this? A sneeze? Hold it. Wilbur looks scared. He knows once he sneezes, he'll let loose a flood of germs which will land on the floor and furniture. But don't worry, Wilbur. Mother keeps every room hygienically clean by the daily use of Lysol brand disinfectant. This will take care of the germs your sneeze left behind.
Lysol soapy action cleans as it disinfects. Bathtubs, everywhere you clean. Unlike bleaches, Lysol's action lasts not for minutes, but for days. Penetrates cracks, crevices, between tiles, is so much more effective than bleaches.
Wilbur, with Lysol on the job, every home is cleaner, healthier. So clean, deodorize, and disinfect your home every day with Lysol and water. Cleans house, kills disease germs. Get Lysol at your drug counter.
Next week, this portion of your show of shows will be presented by Eversharp Chick Injector, the razor and blades. Men picked 5-1 over all others. Join us then for your show of shows starring Sid Caesar and Imogene Coca, with Marguerite Piazza, Mata and Hari, Bill Hayes, the Hamilton Trio, the Billy Williams Quartet, and many others. Your guest host is next week, Marguerite Chapman.
NBC Television.